From arrival here at the platform at Treblinka to being murdered a couple of 100 metres up there took very little time at all. The trains were coming in non-stop in the summer of 1942, and people could wait as much as a week. Trains could stay on the platform, not on the platform, sidings on the way in here, even on the sidings at the Małkinia. The reason for this was the commandant, Dr. Ebel, he was unable to deal with it. He kept on telling Warsaw to send them more. He didn't tell them to stop. He was too embarrassed to admit he didn't know how to look after the place. Christian Wirt came up here, who was in charge of these three camps, and effectively dismissed him, told Warsaw to stop sending people here, and then reorganised the camp, cleaned it up, and started taking people once more. That happened in the August of 1942. But once people got here, so on this bank they undressed, and then being taken up to a funnel which led to the gas chambers. The funnels were always bent. They had a kink in them so people couldn't see what was going on at the end. At the very end were the chambers which had a Star of David on them to make it look like and a heavy curtain as well at the entrance, making it look like a synagogue, which is not part of the Nazi humour. And where the stones are here, which is more or less accurate as far as the boundary of the camp was. There was a palisade here, so people who were going up the Black Road to Treblinka 1 wouldn't actually see what was going on. This is the second largest death camp. It's the second largest place of mass murder in the world in history. Around 750,000 people were murdered here in the space of a very short time. There are those with higher numbers to this. Of the 750,000 victims of this place, around 2/5 were from Warsaw. Plus other major towns as well were completely wiped out. The Jewish population, Częstochowa, Kielce, Radom, part of the Jewish population of Białystok. Terrible place of mass murder. And what was going on here was known. And talk to peasants and things like that today who remember that everybody knew what was happening here. That's what's caused the trade. When Jewish people came here to be murdered, they brought the valuables with them. Most of them still had valuables. These fell into the hands of the slave labourers, who then traded them with the Ukrainians, who then traded them with the native Catholic population outside the camp. As somebody said, the beautiful girls came from Warsaw, and in return the Ukrainians gave them syphilis.